A single ant is walking carefully on a bright green leaf. It moves slowly, exploring its surroundings in the sunlight. The ant continues walking along a small branch. Its legs grip the surface as it moves forward steadily. Sunlight filters through the forest leaves above. The branches and leaves create soft patterns on the ground. The ant climbs a tiny twig. The ant climbs a tiny twig reaching up from the forest floor. It pauses for a moment to sense the area around it. The branch sways slightly under the ant's weight. The ant balances carefully to keep from falling. The ant stops and moves its antenna to feel the air. It seems cautious as it moves its slow journey. Other ants are walking in the background on nearby leaves. They seem unaware of the tiny ant exploring alone. The ant steps onto a larger leaf that stretches out. The sunlight makes the leaf look bright and vibrant. A close-up shows the ant's legs gripping the leaf surface tightly. Its tiny feet move one from after another as it climbs forward. The ant keeps moving along the leaf slowly. Its body wobbles slightly as it adjusts to the uneven surface. Leaves around the ant rustle softly in the gentle wind. The sound of nature fills the calm forest air. The ant walks past small twigs and patches of moss on the ground. Its tiny legs step carefully around each obstacle. A wider view shows part of the ant colony in the distance. Some ants are moving along leaves while others stay still. The ant starts climbing a vertical stem of a small plant. It grips tightly with all its legs to move forward. From the side, you can see the ant's body as it climbs. Its legs stretch and bend with each careful step. The ant reaches the top of a branch standing tall. It looks around, sensing everything in its small world. Looking up, the ant appears tiny against the sky and leaves. Its journey continues as it carefully navigates the branch. The ant is now alone on a higher branch away from the group. It moves slowly, exploring the new area around it. The tips of the branches sway as the ant walks across them. It balances carefully to avoid slipping or falling. A close-up shows the ant's head and antenna moving. It is alert, sensing every tiny change in its environment. The ant grips the edge of a leaf tightly with its mandibles. It holds on firmly as the leaf bends slightly under its weight. The leaf shakes gently as the ant moves along it. Every step is careful and steady to keep balance. The ant pauses and looks around cautiously. Its tiny antennae move, sensing the environment carefully. Nearby, there is visible fungus growing on a tree trunk. Its shapes and textures are clear against the bark in sunlight. The ant walks past some fungus on the forest floor. It steps carefully around leaves and twigs as it moves. A wide view shows the forest floor with scattered leaves. Some plants and moss grow around the decaying branches. Other ants move slowly in the background on different branches. They seem unaware of the single ant exploring nearby. The ant crosses over small twigs and patches of moss. Its legs move carefully to avoid slipping on the uneven ground. Moss-covered rocks and scattered leaves cover the forest floor. The sunlight shines gently, highlighting the textures of the moss. The ant climbs over a small stick lying on the ground. It pauses briefly, looking around before continuing its path. The ant stands on the tip of a leaf, bathed in sunlight. Its tiny body casts a small shadow on the green surface. A wider view shows the forest floor with leaves and small plants. The forest feels calm and quiet, full of soft natural light. The ant moves along a branch covered in small drops of water. The sunlight makes the water glisten as the ant walks carefully. A close-up shows the ant climbing toward a thicker branch. Its legs grip tightly as it navigates the uneven surface. Sunlight filters through the leaves, creating soft patterns on the ground. Branches sway gently in the quiet forest air. The ant walks past mossy patches and small plants on the ground. It moves slowly and cautiously, exploring every step of the way. A close up shows ant climbing over a small twig. Its legs and body adjust carefully to stay balanced. The ant stands alone on a branch, sunlight filtering through above. It pauses to explore the area around it, moving its antenna slowly. Sunlight streams through the dense forest canopy above. Leaves and branches create bright and dark patterns on the ground. A large green leaf glistens with dew drops in the morning light. The sunlight makes the tiny droplets sparkle clearly. A branch is covered in soft green moss. Small plants grow around it, creating a natural forest scene. The forest floor is covered with scattered leaves and mushrooms. Sunlight hits the ground, highlighting textures and colors. Twisted tree roots grow across the forest floor. Moss and small plants fill the spaces between the roots. A single cluster of mushrooms grows on a decaying log. The colors and shapes are visible in the sunlight. A wet leaf shines in the sunlight. Droplets of water glisten clearly against the green surface. A forest path is covered with fallen leaves. Small plants grow along the edges, showing soft textures. A thick branch stretches upward toward the sky. Sunlight shines through leaves above, creating soft shadows. A close-up shows moss and textures on a tree branch. The sunlight makes the moss look bright and vivid. A wide shot of a moss-covered log on the forest floor. Leaves and small plants surround the log naturally. Sunlight pierces through the forest, shining on the leaves. The warm light highlights textures of branches and plants. The forest floor is covered with colorful autumn leaves. Small ferns and plants grow around the fallen leaves. Tree trunks rise tall with sunlight shining between them. The forest feels calm and peaceful with soft lighting. Dewdrops rest on small green ferns. The morning sunlight makes the tiny drops sparkle. A moss-covered rock sits quietly in the forest undergrowth. Small leaves and plants surround the rock naturally. A close-up of a large leaf shows textures clearly. Small fungi grow visibly on the leaf surface. The ant is on a branch with sunlight shining gently. Leaves and branches surround it, creating a calm forest scene. A tree trunk is covered in patches of moss. The sunlight highlights the textures and shapes on the bark. A wide forest view shows layers of trees and plants. Sunlight filters through, making the leaves glow softly.